What is up, everybody? I just want to send y'all blessings and peace and dopeness and love on this beautiful Tuesday. And in this video, I'm going to discuss choosing your authentic self and loving the beauty that you find inside by truly being who you want to be and who you should be living your life. Let's get right to it, you guys. Okay. First and foremost, the one thing that I want to do is remind everyone that God is the creator of our lives, and He's the one that made us exactly who we are, and it's up for us to be able to figure out who we are and how we should actually move forward, and knowing that we have all the gifts and the power to live the life that we want to live. And the Bible verse that I want to read to you guys is Psalms 139:14, and it says, "Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it." That verse alone lets me know that I'm already created being exactly who I need to be. I'm already made being exactly who I need to be. He already knows who I am. It's up for me down here on this earth to figure out who I am, to know myself to the fullest so that I can understand why He created me the way I am. My flaws and all, everything about me is marvelously made according to the Bible. So when I read that, I was like, you know what? Can't nobody tell me nothing. I know exactly who I am and what I should be, and my flaws and all is what who makes me. That is something that I want all of us to not be ashamed of. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Don't be ashamed because you might be a little different from someone else, or you might talk a different way, or you might want different things than people that are around you. You are your own self. You know exactly what you want. You need to be authentic in everything that you do in order to live the life that you truly dream of and see and wonder about on a daily basis. All right, so you guys, I got 6 quick little tips or whatever on how to be your authentic self. And the first one I got is stop feeling like you have a point to prove. You don't got to prove a point to nobody but yourself. You don't have to walk around and feel like every time you step around you got to be a certain way so that you can come off a certain way to people, or whatever that feeling that you have inside of you where you're like you got to put on a show or put on a front. Like, we shouldn't live a life where we're putting on a show or we're trying to prove points and let people know this is what we're doing, this is who I am, and oh look, I told y'all I can do this, or oh look at me now. And it's like, yo, once you eliminate that barrier of feeling like you got to prove a point to somebody, it immediately erases all of the constant back and forth inside of your head, because the only person that you're proving a point to is yourself. And the next one will be to know that you are in control. You're the only person that's in control of your thoughts, your mind, and your life. Your thoughts is exactly the world that we're creating inside of our head. So if you continuously tell yourself, I'm in control, this is what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to think, this is what I'm going to continue to do so my life can grow and flourish and stop being so stagnant. I'm tired of feeling like other people have control of my life. And when I say that, I mean TV, social media, friends, family, anything that makes you feel as if you're going against your control barrier of your life. You got your own boundaries, you got your own way that you want to live, and that is something you have to seriously sit down and say, I'm in control. Don't nobody else have control over my life but me. And the third one I got is speak positivity into your mind. Like that, it might come off a little hard at times, or like a little crazy, because you know how in the old days you say when people talk to themselves they're crazy. No, I talk to myself on a regular, walking down the street, in a store. I can look crazy all I want to. I'm having that in-tune conversation with myself to get myself right. So that doesn't even matter to me. So I always speak positivity into my mind at all times. If anything comes across, I tell myself, you are the shit. You are exactly what you want to be. You are smart. You are a wonderful woman. You are a wonderful friend. You are a great daughter. You are an amazing mother. You are a great lover. Everything that I need to speak into my mind, I tell myself it, because I'm not going to hear it from everyone else the way that I need to. Only me. I'm the only person that's going to be able to speak that into my life. So every day I wake up and I tell myself, girl, you got this. Let's tap into this day. Let's get moving. You're in control. You got all the positive stuff that's coming towards your life. You're the one that's going to make this move. Trish, you got everything inside of you to get the life that you want. I speak that every day into my life. And you guys, once you start speaking that positivity, it will immediately free your mind up, take away the comparison of looking at other people's lives, and you will completely look at yours and try to speak that positivity completely on your life, worried about you, and allowing your authentic self to come out into the world. Okay, and the fourth thing that I have is become confident in yourself. And when I say that, like, for me, I had to get confident and cocky and like obsessed with Trish. And that's because I had to really fall in love with myself. I had to gas myself up and let myself know that you're everything that you want to be. You look good, you drive good, you got a good job, your friends love you, your family love you. Like, I got extremely cocky because I realized where I came from. But the one thing we all got to remember with being cocky is don't let it show to everybody. Like, I got like my select few that I be extremely extra with around. That's because they know where I come from. So when I can be my cocky, confident self, and I can be like, oh, look at me, look where I came from, look what I'm doing, or look at this, or I'll act dumb and crazy around my friends. That's my close friends and family, because I know for a fact I can be my authentic self around them, and they'll see it, they'll respect it, and they'll honor the fact that I am being this way about myself because of where I came from. So when you get to a point where you are finding yourself, absolutely get around people where you can be your authentic self, where you can be that cocky person, where you're proud of where you came from, where you're confident in where you're going, and you just have complete joy in knowing that you decided to choose your life and you went above it all and found yourself again. Because all of us got that cocky confidence inside of us that we want everyone to show, but don't let that turn into a pride or ego. Always remain humble in the midst of choosing your authenticity in this world. Okay, and the fifth thing that I got is be consistent, be patient, and don't be so hard on yourself. This is not an easy transition, especially if you're going through a lot of mess. Like for me, I went through hell on earth, and I had to seriously tell myself that everything is going to be okay, because I got to a point where I was like, Trish, you ain't gonna be able to do this, you ain't gonna do that, oh, you said you were gonna do this one day, okay, all right. When you're going through something, you get through a little wave, and I was like on a good 7-day workout and eating healthy, and then I just like fell completely off. And it was like the second that I had a fall, I would be completely down on myself, like I was my worst damn enemy. I would just be completely horrible, but I never stopped. Like, I never gave up. I kept going. Even if I had a mess up week or a mess up day, I kept striving to be my better self, because I know what I was created for. So I knew that there was something inside of me that needed to come out. I had to fight through all these demons. I had to fight through all these spirits. I had to fight through the crazy thoughts inside of my head to get to where I'm at today, to be the confident self that I am in Trish. All of us can get this way. It's a certain type of joy that you feel when you got confidence inside of yourself. It's a certain type of feeling that you get when you know that you're the one that brought you up out of this. And then when you realize that you're not alone, that you can call on him for anything, and he will answer. He will answer. It becomes a no-brainer that you have no choice but to be yourself, because being anything else makes your life a living hell. And my sixth tip, my last one, will be keep believing in yourself. Keep believing in yourself, keep believing that there is a God, and keep believing that you can have the life that you truly want. Never stop believing in that thought. Never stop knowing that you can't reach that level. Never allow anything to make your mind feel like you can't. Your mind is the creator of your life. So if you tell yourself in your life that this is what I'm going to do, then that is what you're going to do. You have to just continue to keep believing in yourself. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys for the comments that I've been getting. I am appreciating the feedback. It is making me feel amazing and whole and humbled that what I've went through is allowing others to kind of break through and get out of their shell, because we all can do it, and I want all of us to be able to do it. So go out the rest of this week and choose to be your authentic self, no matter how crazy it may feel. Take a step. Do something random that you never thought you would do because it was too out of your norm or out of what other people around you would think. But choose to be your authentic self and live your life doing what you know you should be doing, living how you should be living. I love you guys, and I will see you next Tuesday.